Greetings and welcome everyone to my first impressions of LUFTRAUSERS. LUFTRAUSERS is a game developed by Vlambeer and published by Devolver Digital. Now, Devolver Digital is best known for publishing games like Hotline Miami and I believe the Serious Sam games, something like that. And Vlambeer is best known for having god-awful luck. They've also made some really good games as well. They've made Super Crate Box and Ridiculous Fishing, both really good games on the mobile phones and whatnot. And they also, if I remember correctly, developed Serious Sam: The Random Encounter, which was a promotional effort made by Devolver Digital to help promote Serious Sam 3 BFE by making a bunch of smaller tie-in games that help promote the Serious Sam brand and all that. They made that and that was like, okay, I didn't really like it. But anyway, getting off topic, this is LUFTRAUSERS, and LUFTRAUSERS is a dogfighting game. You go about just basically destroying everything and trying to not get yourself destroyed. You can go underwater, you can go up into the clouds if you want. You can boost by holding down shift. I think that's shift. Boost. Is it? No, hold on. It's like I don't know, some button. Anyway, yeah, so it's pretty simple little arcade game that's rather fun. Your main oh, jeez. Okay, that wasn't too good. Now, the real thing that I like about this game is the pixel art. Oh my god. Now, I am a former sprite artist. I used to, do it all the time. Did for like 4 or 5 years, something like that. And so when there's good sprite work in a game, I freaking adore it. Look at this man's face. He is incredibly detailed. He's ugly as all hell, but it's the good sort of detailed ugly. Like, he is supposed to look ugly in an artistic way, and it's brilliant. Like, his face is all distorted and it's cool. Like, if you go over here though, then you've got this lady and she's beautiful in her own messed up sort of way. Basically, it's really good artwork, really good sprite work. It's absolutely great. Look at this guy. They've got such a limited color palette, yet the detail they've put in there is absolutely extreme. Now, I should probably talk about the game rather than the sprite work. Now, this right here is one of the biggest features of LUFTRAUSERS. Basically, you can customize your plane. So if you want to, do some, whoops, go back. So if you want to do some customization, make it so that your ship is yours and no one else's, then you can customize it just like this. So you just press the X button and then you can just circle around. Now, I have played this game on PS3 and it was also out on PS Vita. I haven't played it on PS Vita yet, unfortunately, but I think this game is best suited for the Vita. It is a very sort of arcadey game, and so I think it would work best on a sort of handheld platform. So if you can, I recommend picking this up for the Vita. Oh god, that destroyed my frame rate. That was weird. Yeah, so this game is coming out on Steam, it's coming out on PS Vita, it's coming out on PS3. It's cross-buy and cross-saves, by the way. So if you purchase it on PS3, you'll also get it for Vita and vice versa. Oh man, it's just pretty interesting how it works. It's a very simplistic game. Your main goal is just to shoot stuff down and then, survive. But it's a very addictive sort of, like, the gameplay is very addictive, but it's also very simple, and I think that's what helps it become so addictive. It's just so simple. You can just play it for like 20 seconds while you're on the shitter and then you'd be done. Let's go back to the hangar real quick. Let's go to the hangar here. Let's just modify my little thing. This is basically how you get your gameplay how you get your varied experiences from the game. As you complete more challenges, you'll be able to have more armor, body parts unlocked, so you can customize your little ship more and more. So say if we were to kill 3 jets in one game, we'd get something else, or kill a battleship, we get something else, kill 80 enemies in total, let's do that. And, ooh, kill a boat at max combo, that's weird. Let's score over 5,000 points, okay, let's do that. Now, if we're also to go back over here, it shows our score and all that, this shows our overall stats. Let's actually, this is also something that I find weird, and I think it's Maybe because it's a bad port, I'm not 100% sure. But basically, X is a button you press a lot to fire, right? And circle, or O, is a button you press for options, and it's the same on PS3. I think they just copy and pasted the same buttons, and they were sort of trying to be lazy. You can play in full screen. I would like it if you could just start the game in full screen and had the option to go windowed rather than starting in windowed and going full screen. The reason why I say that is because when you're trying to start this game on big picture mode, because this game does have full control support, so if you want to play this on your TV, and then you launch it, and then it's like in this tiny itty bitty window. You're like, what the hell am I looking at? What is going on? I can't see anything. It's rather annoying. Something else that is rather annoying about this game is the fact that when you alt-tab, the music doesn't stop. So if the music's too loud for you and you just want to quickly turn it down and you alt-tab, then, well, too bad. It's still going to keep playing. You're going to be like, it's following me. It's like some sort of serial killer that's chasing you down. It's a horror movie, except in this scenario, it's actually just music. This is a weird glitch. That person there that's shaking his glasses, yeah, he's not supposed to be in that cutscene. Also, this cutscene that's showing right now, when I played it on PS3, it showed at the very start of the game. When I played LUFTRAUSERS on PC, it didn't show. So developers, if you're watching this, I don't know why it's not showing on PC, but it didn't, and I find that to be weird. So yeah, make sure that in the future, when you launch the game, it actually does display this cutscene at the start. It's also a really short cutscene. It's like, it feels like it's supposed to be going on further and explaining something more, but then it just sort of stops. So out of place. There are also other cutscenes that you can get, and also that guy is still there. Developers, also, if you're also watching, he's in 2 places at once. What are you, some sort of hacker of the universe? Is that it? Hacker? Also, developers, if you're watching this, please make sure that you get rid of this guy during the cutscenes. It seems a bit weird for him to be there. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just press O to go back. O, there we are. And let's play a little bit more, shall we? Just a few more rounds. Just a few more rounds. This is a rather simplistic game. There's not that much to go on about, so I'll try to not ramble as much anymore. But yeah, this game's very simplistic, very addictive. It's just all about blowing stuff up and not getting blown up yourself. So yeah, very fun little game. It needs a little bit of better optimization, I say, though, because if you go and just smash straight into like a boat or something like that, it destroys your frame rate. It's weird. So yeah, maybe fix that a bit, like still have the sound effects and all that, but not maybe have it destroy your frame rate. Yeah, overall it's a very pretty game. And I also like the small little detail they put in here where they make the oh, what the hell, that was weird. Yeah, I like how they sort of like, when it gets all hectic, they sort of put a circle around your character, or your plane in this case, so that you know who you are. You don't get lost in the shuffle of the world and stuff like that. It's very nice little thing. But like I said earlier on in the video, I don't know if I can recommend you pick this up for PC. It's a very fun game, and if you do have a laptop and then you take that everywhere, then yeah, consider picking it up. But if you have a desktop and you don't take it anywhere, maybe skip this title, since it's a little arcade game, and you know, these are best played in short bursts, and that's more suited for maybe on-the-go sort of people. So if you do have a PlayStation Vita or something like that, oh Jesus Christ, that was slow. Yeah, so if you have a PlayStation Vita, I recommend picking this up for that system instead, since it is a handheld title, and you'll be playing these sorts of, you know, quick and short little games real often on a handheld. And I think this game is better suited for a handheld than it is for a home console, because you're not going to be, well, I don't know if you're not going to be playing this for 7 hours, but I don't see myself playing this game for like, you know, 7 hours stretches in a single sitting or anything like that. Maybe eventually, like over the course of all my hours, like over the course of like a year, I'll put 7 hours onto it, but not in a single sitting. This game just doesn't seem conducive to that sort of, you know, experience. So yeah, that's really all that I wanted to say about LUFTRAUSERS. That's really about it. It's an okay little game. Get it on Vita if you can. It's like $10 or something like that. It's pretty cheap. And yeah, thanks for sticking around, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and oh, also there will be a link to the Steam store page in the description below, so if you do want to purchase it on PC anyway, since if you have a laptop or whatever, then you can just click the link in the description. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. GG.